Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and welcome to Game 2 in a best-of-5 series being played between Root DdoRo, he is our purple Protoss, over here on the right side spawn of GSL Terminus Re. His opponent once again is Root Destiny. Up here in the top spawn, he is the light blue or teal Zerg. And once again, Root Destiny is actually filling in as a replacement for VT Zerker, aka One Zerker. He is the All-for-One member that unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. Not sure what happened there, but Destiny was nice enough to fill in for this best-of-5 series, trying to win 25 bucks for himself. These guys are teammates. I'm not sure exactly how much they play together, but I'm sure they've got some familiarity with the playstyle of their opponent in this matchup. And this show match actually is being sponsored by Underline Entertainment. You can check out their stuff at underlineent.com. They're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as Underline ENT, so definitely go check out their stuff. They're the official music sponsor of the North American Star League, and I do love watching that, so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. But anyway, here we go into the game. DdoRo is going to find Destiny very, very quickly here, just in this top spawn. Not going to see anything too exciting yet. No fast hatch, no spawning pool down before 14, so DdoRo quickly slipping out of those drones' grasp. Once again, he likes to be annoying. He probably needs to be a little bit more careful bouncing in and out of that mineral line, since Destiny did actually manage to get us around and kill that probe in the first game. But anytime that DdoRo can cause Destiny to be off of that mineral line is actually quite a good benefit for him. So Destiny is flying over DdoRo's base right now. It looks like a Forge Fast Expand out of our Protoss player here. Just banking those minerals, waiting for it. Destiny, of course, going to take this time to expand as well, now that he's a little bit free to do so. He's not really worried about proxy gates or anything like that after flying over that Forge Fast Expand. DdoRo can use the mineral click to slip out of those drones' grasp if he's fast enough, but Destiny actually managed to get him last time, so it can be a little bit more difficult than you'd imagine. He does just scoot on out of that base, not seeing anything that's too exciting to him. Spawning pool finally goes down around 18. I'm not sure if that is a build order by design or if Destiny just sort of forgot about it, but no gas up yet either. He's got 150 minerals to work with. Oh, check this out. DdoRo is actually cannon rushing here, so Destiny will need to make some better decisions than getting on spawning pool down so late. Looks like DdoRo is doing the full pylon wall off here. Oh my goodness. Cannon right here in the mineral line of Destiny's natural, and he comes over here and discovers all this. He's not going to be too happy about that. There is still time to cancel this hatchery and do a full switch over to Roach Tech or something like that, but it looks like Destiny is at least going to make it a nail biter. Yep, he does actually cancel that hatch, and now he's heading back in. Thankfully for DdoRo, actually, wow, DdoRo could not get a cancel on that cannon, but it'll just be there for later in case Destiny does want to try and expand again. And Protoss players take note, DdoRo actually walled himself in here before building that cannon. So right now, DdoRo, who is leading this series 1-0, is probably scratching his head a little bit, or thinking he's got a nice victory, since that one cannon essentially just prevented his opponent from expanding. Destiny could, of course, go expand here at this third, or pick another random base somewhere on the map and try to expand it so he doesn't have too many losses here. Only one Spinecrawler going up, still no Roach Warren or anything like that. He's got quite enough minerals and gas to be able to support roaches right now, but he is gunning it straight for Lair Tech, which is pretty interesting. DdoRo is going to be on 2 bases sooner than later. Let's check the harvester count just because I haven't yet. It is still very even, 22 for DdoRo, 21 for Destiny, and that's kind of surprising that DdoRo doesn't have more, since he does have Chrono Boost available. He's still got 50 Chrono Boost saved up on that Nexus. Now he's starting to go into Probe Overdrive. So Destiny could be going for a one-base play with Nidus Worms or Overlord drops, something like that. We'll just have to see what he's actually going for. Maybe one-base Infester, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past Destiny. I don't actually know if he's ever done that before, but it is a possibility. DdoRo is fully walled off now, it looks like, here with this Cybernetics Core and the single cannon behind, so he's going to be protected against any mass lings for at least a little while. Once this lair finishes, though, we'll have to see what Destiny has in mind. He's making a lot of lings right now, and Zergling speed is just about to finish. Yes, I did read the chat. You guys are so clever. Stargate coming up for DdoRo. Pause, please. Oh no. Hopefully everything is okay. Haha, he said PP. But DdoRo lagging. Not surprising. He used to actually have a lot of problems with his computer and his connection. Back in the beta, he would play like 30-minute long games and just drop instantly. and it was always kind of a head scratcher. It's like, did he GG out, or is he just disconnected? But here we go, back into the game. Stargate coming up. Destiny, on the other hand, still getting, Ventral Sacs very quickly, and a Hydralisk Den, so maybe he's going for one of my favorite strategies from Brood War, the Doom Drop. Just make 100 million Hydralisks if you can. Actually, it's going to be very, very difficult to do off of one base, so if he's dropping any more than 6 Hydralisks, he's going to need a couple more Extractors to assist him with that. Now that DdoRo is working off of 2 bases, 34 against 22, this is never a position you want to be in. Terran players and Protoss players salivate at the thought of having almost double the Harvester count of their Zerg opponents, so DdoRo actually firmly in control of this game so far, and I'll throw up the name tabs there just so you can see the supply counts. DdoRo just basically hanging out in his base, building that first Void Ray. A couple of Lings are going to come out here from Destiny and try and test this front wall. Of course, they're not really going to be able to do much of anything. Destiny in the production tab is getting that Hydralisk range upgrade, but not actually building any Hydralisks yet. Finally, we do see one there in the production tab. I think he really does need to expand. There's not a high chance that this Overlord drop is going to be able to do a whole lot. If we look at just the unit tab right now, it's a Stalker and a Void Ray out for DdoRo, but only 29 Lings for our Zerg player Destiny, and DdoRo is actually patrolling over here in the third already, waiting for any kind of Overlords or Night Swarms to try and pop up. So it's kind of interesting. DdoRo knows he's got his opponent pinned in here. Destiny still trying to do something sneaky with this Overlord speed, researching after the Ventral Sacs get completed. Groove Spine's going to be done here in a moment. He does have a few Hydralisks on the way, but now DdoRo has arrived with the first Void Ray, and it's a good thing Destiny got those Hydralisks out when he did, because he is going to be able to repel this pretty easily. Maybe not score the kill, unfortunately, but at least get that Void Ray out of his hair. And there is a real Phoenix here. This one's not hallucinated like we saw in the first game, so it could actually work in tandem with that Void Ray at some point to try and score a Queen kill or something like that. Stargate basically abandoned now, though, for DdoRo. He's building 6 gateways. Let's just take a look at that real quick. It's always fun to see 6 gateways going up at one time. And pause, please, again. OMG. It must be lagging pretty hard. I feel bad for little DdoRo. I feel bad for Destiny, too. He's just trying to play. My computer is reading something crazy. I don't actually know what that means. My computer is reading something crazy. I need to let it calm. Calm, computer. So what do you think DdoRo is actually doing to calm his computer down? Is he petting it gently like a dog, or is he like blowing on it like a fan? Is it overheating? Curious. Sorry, go. Maybe he needs to get an external fan and just plug it in and try and cool down his PC. But here we go back into the game. Oh my god, so much is happening right now. 6 gateways going up for DdoRo. Destiny has a ton of Lings right here. The Hydralisks are coming in as well. Those Overlords actually not filled yet, so it looks like he's actually going to come over to the front door first. He's got control of these Xel'Naga towers, so he knows DdoRo isn't actually there seeing any of this. Now he loads up. If he drops down here in this area, he could actually get a lot of damage done, or if he just hops up this little step. I'm seeing a lot of clicks from Destiny, not a whole lot of clicks from DdoRo, so this could actually be effective if he starts dropping, like right now. Look at this poor little Hydralisk on the low ground just trying to take out a pylon, and soon his vision will be gone, so he won't even really be able to do anything. Void Ray coming over here, starting to do some damage to this Overlord, but the Hydralisk take out the Void Ray very quickly, and suddenly this one-base drop play actually looking very effective. There are 7 gateways here, I believe, total for DdoRo, so he warps in a handful of Zealots, probes being pulled off the line to try and kill off these Zerglings. Stalker goes down. Suddenly Destiny has a very superior army count. Not sure where all the supply of DdoRo is right now. It must be all these probes that are now being fed off the line. Destiny's Hydralisk still in pretty good health. He's got a decent link count as well. DdoRo, if he had enough money banked up, he might actually be able to hold this off. Might need to actually warp in some Stalkers or Sentries, something with a low cost, because his economy just got trashed. He's down to only 16 Harvesters. Destiny's still resupplying with these Overlords. If you look at the minimap, you can see some more Lings and potentially some Hydralisks crawling their way across the middle of the map, but DdoRo might be able to hold. Nope, he is just going to call it quits. That is a GG out of DdoRo, and Destiny with some very interesting one-base play with that Hydralisk drop kills DdoRo in Game 2. Now let's go into Game 3 and see what happens next.